I been kicking it with Cooj. 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 Got a lot of shit to lose. I been kicking it with Cooj. 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 How'd I end up on the news? Ain't been following the rules. Ain't been following the rules. You grew up with a silver spoon.
That's what Joe Budden does before he starts. And we're back. Anyways. Nah, for real though. Anyways, we back. We back for another dope episode of Kicking It with Kooj. I'm sitting here with my OG, my mentor.
The biggest
boss himself.
The biggest ever.
How you feeling, Kodak? How we living today?
I'm good, man. Life is amazing. I'm blessed. You know, I be around beautiful women. I eat great food, amazing oxtails. I be high as a motherfucker almost every night.
Love that.
I'm a little high right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's real vivacious.
For those who don't know, but they should know, who is Big Homie Kodaq?
I am a visionary, a revolutionary. You get it.
Yeah. Nigga, I watch wrestling every Monday just like you. Oh yeah, we wrestling fans. We gonna talk.
Yeah. But nah, I'm a Big Homie Kodaq, a guy who, started from the bottom. Now we're here, and built the brand up from the bottom since 2019.
Yep.
iHeart Radio, Big Facts Podcast, Clark Atlanta alum, community advocate, social reform advocate, social justice advocate. A lot of things, man.
You wear a man of many hats.
A lot of hats, one bald ass head. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to think that you've only been doing the media work since 2019. At the rate you do it at, how consistent you are with it, I honestly thought you've been doing it forever.
Well, actually, I started my own brand in 2019, but my journey started back in 2011.
So let's start there.
Yeah. So, I started at Clark Atlanta in 2008, and I was on a football scholarship there. So I'm on the football team, but I'm seeing things that kind of pulled me away from football. So I think the thing that got me interested in doing hostings and stuff like that, I saw one of my teammates, Deshaun Johnson. He's a personal trainer. He was also tight end on the team. He was real popular on campus. He was on the flyer.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, I want to host parties like this too. So I had I started hosting parties, and then everybody started hosting parties.
Yeah.
And then I taught myself how to DJ. I didn't have DJ equipment.
Yeah.
And I ain't have my own laptop, so I use Virtual DJ.
Oh shit!
It's free software.
Yep.
That I had downloaded on the school's laptop that they gave us when we first got there. So I taught myself the basics of DJing there, not really scratching, but more blending and mixing and finding BPMs and shit like that. So from there, I'm doing all the house parties and shit, all the nigga shit on campus, using the school's speakers, dragging them and shit, because I didn't have a car at the time, So
real college shit.
Real college
for
shit.
Sure.
DJing for pizza and liquor and $50. You feel me? So yeah, I was doing that. And then in 2011, I met Greg Street and
legend.
Yeah, DJ Greg Street brought me in. And it's funny because we met on the promenade at Clark Atlanta. If you're familiar with Clark Atlanta, they got this strip that runs through the whole campus. So Greg Street was out there doing something, and I was like, man, I want to do radio. And I guess he's also in the schools as well. And at the time, my mom was she was teaching public school.
Okay.
And he was like, I told him that, and he told me to do something. I forgot what it was. And I think the next day or the next week, he went to my mom's school, and he said, and my mom had talked to him and was like, Kodak, your son? Man, he bullshitting. Because I guess I ain't do whatever I told him I was going to do after we had our conversation. So from that point on, shit, I just been on it. I was on his head. I think that would have had to happen fall semester, because spring semester 2012 is when I had my internship.
Yep.
And I also remember, because I was supposed to be graduating that year, but I was a year, I was missing some credits, so I wasn't going to walk until the next year. But while I'm doing my internship, all my other friends on campus doing fun shit, But I'm getting back to campus. I'm taking a bus back to campus and getting in 11 o'clock sometimes, because his show is very live.
Yeah.
His show is very live. Greg Street, I've seen him come in, shit start at 6. Well, at the time it started at 6. He would walk in the door at 6:59 and 30 seconds and start the show. And
real
we
professional.
there. You're real professional type shit. So you got to stay to the end of the show. The show's 6 to 10. So I would get in 11 o'clock on campus. So I was really, from that point on, it was I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to I'm here to hustle.
Here to build, yeah.
So when I see a lot of times people like choosing to do other things outside of work on their profession and perfect their craft, and they wonder why like sometimes you can get a little stagnant. Well, you got to put them hours in.
Then 10,000 hours.
Exactly. So when you say it started in 2019, it didn't start in 2019.
That's when the brand, yeah.
It started in 2011. Like this is a result of a lot of years of hustle, long nights, like listening to gospel songs on the free on the free CAU laptop. So yeah, it's been a journey.
And at what point in the journey did you realize like this could really happen for me? Like, because I mean, from 2011 to like really breaking the brand in 2019, that's a lot of like.
It's a lot of yeah. Damn, I feel that's a great question.
Thanks, man.
When did I feel like this shit was gonna pop?
Or did you ever feel like it was gonna pop? Or one day did it pop and you're like, finally?
I think that's probably more accurate because there was a lot of pitfalls along that journey. Like I was at V103 from like 2012. I was intern in 2012, but shit, I got fired in 2016.
Shit.
Yeah, I got fired like a year before I was because I was in grad school at the time too. So I got fired a year before I was graduating grad school.
Kodak educated. My
fault. I got 2 degrees. I got a bachelor's and a master's.
And what, if you don't mind me asking?
Mass communications bachelor's, that was undergrad, and my grad degree was in criminal justice.
Oh, my nigga's smart and shit.
Yeah, so when I be talking about laws and legalities and shit, like, because people be thinking the brutality of a murder increases its rating. That's not how it happens. They have to have malice, forethought, and shit like that. But never mind. That's not what we're here to talk about.
How to get away with murder with big homie Kodak.
I know who getting murder. I know who getting manslaughter. I know who getting yeah. But yeah, I got fired. 2016.
Why'd you get fired?
Shit wasn't even my fault.
Here niggas go.
Shit wasn't even my fault, but okay, I got fired because I was supposed to be training somebody.
Yep.
And they was like, "Oh yeah, I know how to do it. It's cool." My bad.
No, you good. Money calling. Money calling.
But nah, yeah, they was hit me and was like, "Yeah, I know how to do it. I'm good." So I left. And mind you, it was some overnight shit. Well, he did not know how to do it. He fucked something up. He got fired, and I got fired too. And I got fired right before I was going on vacation. I was about to go to Miami for spring break. Like I got fired in the Walmart, picking up like the last minute shit you get before you go on the trip.
Yeah.
In the middle of the Walmart, I'll never forget that. I could probably point to the tile I was standing on in that Walmart because my heart sunk. It's like you work to get to a position and you think this is it. You think this is your place to make it happen, and it gets ripped off from under you. But yeah, I was sick.
I can only imagine.
I was sick, and it was my first like radio job too. So I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get, and I had amazing relationships that I still maintain to this day. Like shout out Big Tigger,
legend.
Yeah, Ryan Cameron. DJ Greg Street, of course. Bubby Love, some people that be behind the scenes. Yeah, DJ Cop, RP DJ Cowboy, like all these people who poured into me and put me in that and helped me get in that situation, helped me thrive in that situation. Even like people like Kendra G, like who I don't think a lot of people know. Like before she was at WGCI in Chicago, she was doing the morning show in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
And that's another person who I admire because she took a leap of faith as well. Because I feel like in Atlanta, she was like almost like the fourth wheel on the morning show. And now she became like her on her own merit. Crazy. So I really admire her for that. But yeah, that was 2016 I got fired. In between that, I started fucking with DJ Scream in 2017 because I had a prior relationship because we had did interviews. He did an interview with me when I was in college. Yeah. And I just maintained, we followed each other on social media.
When you said he interviewed you in college,
No, I interviewed him because I had a college radio show.
Talk about it. Okay.
Yeah, I was at WS2 Radio over at Clark, Atlanta. And I interviewed him. He came by a little smaller, way smaller than this shit.
Just look at us now, right?
Way smaller than this shit. I feel like this shit was probably like where that door is, like to the wall.
Tight in this bitch.
Tight in this motherfucker. Like, so, yeah, he put me on, but I wasn't like getting paid immediately, but I was just trying to get back into space. So a year after I met him in 2018, I had a opportunity to work for TMZ in Atlanta.
Okay.
So that was really only lasted the summer because like by the end of the summer, I'm like, this shit not really too good for my brand. But it was cool because it was paying well and they paid like weekly.
Oh, shit.
And like I still maintain those relationships as well because shit, if you that nigga in Atlanta, they're gonna keep calling you.
What'd you do for TMZ?
The same thing they do in LA.
Yeah.
But I was like really freestyling because I didn't have to like run up on people because I'm at the radio station. Mind you, I just linked with DJ Scream a year earlier. So it's really best for both of us.
Hell yeah.
If I can, it gives more press to the station if I'm coming in and say, hey, I got this interview from here.
Mm-hmm.
And if he had an interview and I had, I got the plugs out in LA for TMZ, I'm sending them the interview first. So we all blowing up.
All premiering at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And what I was doing for Scream was what I do what I do now, social media content, like putting the clips together and shit like that. So I had was doing that 2018, and by the end of 2018, I felt like it wasn't like the best fit. So on paper, I got fired, but I really just stopped going to work.
Got you.
So because how their process was, you clock in on this app called Slack. And you clock in on Slack, you say hello or some lame shit that has you check in, and then you on for like I forgot how many hours it was. So I did. You supposed to do that, so I was doing that, but I wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
So because it ain't like I got an office, like nigga gonna see me and tell me I'm not working. I'm gonna just ride around the city and shit.
And just do whatever the fuck you feel like doing.
So eventually that shit dried up, and they said, you know what, nigga, you're gone. I think the scariest part of that shit was I forgot who the fuck over TMZ, the white dude.
I forget his name.
Whatever, I forgot Buddy's name because I don't be tapped in with him like that no more.
For sure.
But the scariest part was whoever that was, I got a phone call from him.
Oh shit!
In that bullshit era, in my fuck y'all era. So he said, hey, I think Harvey. His name Harvey. Yeah,
is his name Harvey?
Yeah, Harvey Lemon. Yeah. Hey, say, hey, this is Corey, Harvey's assistant. I got Harvey on the other line. Hold on.
Oh shit.
So yeah, that shit was cool for what it was cool for, but I think I had to go through all that to get to where I am now.
Absolutely. I feel like all those opportunities you probably took advantage of and soaked it all up.
Yeah. And I don't want people to think like if they hear 2019, they be like, oh, it took 2 years, 4 years.
I was gonna say because I was like, damn, no way.
Yeah. No, it was a lot. It was a lot of shit because I tell people, like, if you're willing to put the work in, then there's no way you're going to fail. But you got to be willing to put the work in.
And it's a lot of work that goes into this.
It's a lot of work that goes into it. It's kind of like, but the way I feel about myself and my brand, I could do anything I want. And I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like that's just how I feel about myself and my will and my indomitable will. That's the word I'm looking for. I have an indomitable will because I feel like if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. Like I told myself 3 years ago, I'm not drinking sodas no more. I had a soda in 3 years, not even as a chaser.
I did peep that when we were
like yesterday.
Taking our
shots.
It'll
be there. It'll be a lot of it too, but I don't drink soda.
Yeah,
because that's not a part of who I am anymore. So I say that to say I know if I dedicated, like if I had the time to dedicate a year of my life to making the NFL right now at 33 years old. I'll be 34 in July.
What?
July 30th.
Okay.
Yeah. I could make the NFL. At least as a squad, practice squad player. At least.
I'm glad you brought it up because we did breeze past the fact you played like college level football.
Yeah, I did.
How was that?
To be honest, I never touched the field. I never.
Oh, for real?
I was redshirted twice, I think.
Damn.
I was redshirted twice, and that was another thing. In my long history of tragedies, I got kicked off the team because I was pursuing media shit. But like in hindsight, I wish I would have stuck with that because now you see all these sports niggas with podcasts.
True indeed.
But I'm thinking like back then in 2000, it was happening like February 13th, 2011. I was on the team and I was taking so much time away to do the media shit. I had to pick a side basically. But shit, all these people now, like Shannon Sharp, fucking Brandon Marshall, Cam Newton, all these people have sports podcasts.
I saw a John Wall podcast. I'm like, damn.
John Wall?
Yeah, bro.
I've never heard him speak.
Nigga, I didn't know he spoke.
I didn't. I thought he just did the ducky every now and then.
But now we got a podcast coming soon.
Hey.
Well, you could also put like a camera on a Mace. You feel me? Get like a sports show in like 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
And then whenever niggas like try to question it, be like, nah, bro, I play college level ball.
Yeah, no, I still have a very sharp mind for the game because I know how football works and shit. I mean,
once because to go to college to play college level football, you
I was on scholarship.
Oh, so he was nice.
Yeah, I was on scholarship. I made all region my senior year in high school, and I really feel like, shit, I wish I could have played defense in high school too, because I know I was a dog on scout team defense, and I was going up against the starters in college.
For real.
Yeah, they had to tell me to chill.
Make
Like,
sure
yeah, this nigga doing too much.
Make sure you put his highlights in this clip.
Shit, I got him.
I know. Nick,
Shout out my dog Melvin, because I used to whoop Melvin ass in practice. He gonna hate when he see this.
shout out to Melvin.
Shout out to my dog Melvin Davis. I used to beat your ass in practice, boy, when I was on scout team defense. Believe that.
So you go through. You work with DJ Greg Street. You work for TMZ.
Yeah.
How do we get to iHeart Radio? How does this?
Yeah. So
how does that position happen? By the way, congratulations on becoming the new director of content for the.
For sure.
So it's like it's a lot of beautiful things have been happening just from the last year that I've been witnessing living out here. Last 2 years rather. So like, tell us about this iHeart journey. How we get here and like.
So that's a part of me running into DJ Scream. When I got here, DJ Scream was the only personality on staff.
Wow. So
and they didn't even have like their own PD, their own program director. Like they were using the program director from Power. He was like overseeing both. So I used to, I can show you the text. I used to DM this dude like consistently. Like I want to be at the beat. I want to be at the beat. Want to be at the beat. And it wasn't even like 105.3 beat. It was like 92.3 or 95. It had 2 signals. It was crazy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, DJ Scream was the only personality here. So him being a personality, I was able to like get in up under him and kind of like learn people at the station, get familiar, get my feet wet. And mind you, I'm still like a visitor at this point. I gotta get a badge when I come in.
For sure.
And I was coming up here for free starting off because it was like shit. It wasn't no budget. Like, it wasn't no positions, it wasn't no budget. It was a very new station, and it's grown significantly since then. But, yeah, that's how I got in. I was in the building at iHeart. Mm-hmm. So the crazy shit is, between 2017 and 2019, I'm just helping DJ Scream. 2019, I decided, the end of 2019, I want to start my own podcast, Big Homie's House. So I started that at the top of 2020. The world shut down, and then I got to start doing this shit, like, with people who aren't celebrities, because I created it to be an outlet for my celebrity content. Mm-hmm. So I ended up just doing it with people who I was cool with. Yeah. And that shit started taking off. So I was teaching at this time too, because shit, you got to get some money on.
True.
Can't have no fun without no money on.
True.
So I had I was teaching, and I started my podcast. I'm doing this shit. So when the pandemic hit, they sent everybody home with pay, which is crazy because a week before, I was about to quit.
Good thing you did it, huh?
Yeah, I was about to quit. So when that happened, I was happy. Like, shit, I get to stay home and do what I want to do. And shit, by the time they had us come back, my shit had started popping. My shit started blowing up. Like, my coworkers are recognizing me now.
Hell yeah.
So...
Because you never stopped putting in the work during the break.
No.
Absolutely.
Hell no. I got more time to do what I want to do.
Fact.
And I'm getting I got funds. I had moved back with my mom because I had no overhead. I started living frugally. You feel me?
As you should.
So I was at the top of 2021, they want everybody to start coming back into school. So I was back in school maybe from January, March. I think I quit like March 11th.
What did you teach?
I was in the special ed unit. I was working with the 5th grade bad kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working with badass kids. So yeah, top of 2021, I quit March. So then I was just hustling some more. Like me and my co-host JoJo, we was moving around the city doing different events.
Mm-hmm. How did you and JoJo link up?
That's crazy because I didn't even know her at first, and I had like a completely different co-host, like from like 2020 when I started by myself to 2021 when I met JoJo. So we linked because somebody that followed Joe, I had a different co-host. She left for some reason. I still don't know. It's not my business. I'm not going to tell you how you need to be great. If you feel like you have to be great with somebody else, go do that.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to, you don't owe me an explanation. So she left. I noticed she left. So it was only one episode at the top of the year. I feel like JoJo wasn't there. I made a post on Instagram and said, tag the hottest free agent media professionals in the city.
Okay.
One of JoJo's friends, because she had just moved down here, I feel like.
From Chicago, right?
Yeah, from Chicago.
For sure.
She just moved down here, and they tagged her. Mm-hmm. So I looked at her page. I saw she was doing some shit, and I sent her a DM. So she came in and sat in on the episode. I think we had Travis Porter in on that episode.
Oh, wow.
She sat in.
Legends.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to them boys, Travis.
Facts.
Shout out to Dre, too, their manager. They sat in on the interview. I mean, she sat in on the interview with them. And she fucked with the vibe, and she been there. She just been there. And we did amazing things. Now that's become the JoJo and Big Homie show on iHeart Radio. So that's just the randomness of life, like, because
one DM change it all.
One DM, one tag, that's posted on the page at the right time can change your life. Because what if somebody else had DM me before her?
Yeah, no, facts.
You feel me? So that shit changed both of our lives for the better. Like, we got stable careers in doing something that we love. You feel me? So
that's amazing. That's how quick the internet works too. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You're always one DM away, one person away.
I love the internet too, man. Like, I feel like as content creators now, we have the opportunity to push our own shit. Like, we don't need labels. Like, shit, you see me, I'm still investing in my shit. I just got some more equipment to record. Like, I feel like if shit fall off today, I'm gonna be in my apartment doing the same content because I know how powerful this shit. I randomly got like a $300 check from YouTube this morning. Like,
what?
Like, but off content. Like, this shit is
shit that you enjoy doing.
Shit that I'm doing. Like, I'm doing this shit. I'm doing this shit anyway. Like, it's so many ways to make money. So I see people like trying to clown niggas out here for their tripods and shit. Like, bro, that y'all was talking about with the tripod had a commercial promoting the Super Bowl. Like,
there's a lot of money and opportunities out here if you're just comfortable doing the thing in front of the microphone.
Yeah, you gotta be comfortable with success.
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck what nobody else say. I'm comfortable with success. I'm trying to win. I don't care about like the shit looking cool or trying to impress other people. Like, I want to do what is going to work. I want to hustle. That's what because I'm building something and everybody can't relate to that.
Honestly, I feel like a big part of your success is just how like driven you are. The fact that you just kind of continue to work, you put your 10,000 hours in. I feel like a lot of people can learn from that. Like, put in the work in, because it's like in this creative world, like you do have to do a lot of grunt work, a lot of bullshit to even get to an okay position
at every level. Like, I feel like even the people that are on because I've seen the Breakfast Clubs like set up and how they run things. Even they like their shit is militant. Like, Charlamagne and Envy got them. They are hustling in there. Like, they looked on point to me and they was like, we need to tighten this shit up. But a lot of people are just be comfortable in like mediocrity.
Yeah.
And don't really even know how they don't even recognize it. You feel me? So yeah, I'm a hustler.
Hustler first. I feel it.
Yeah, hustler first before anything, man. I'm out here getting to it, and I don't see myself stopping getting to it because I always have different goals of shit. Like, 'cause it started with just radio. I ain't imagine myself being a content director. I ain't imagine myself being an executive producer. I didn't. Like, that wasn't what my goals were initially. But I know now that your goals have to evolve the more success you enjoy.
No, of course.
Like, if you playing football, like, and you're a running back, like, you retire after the first touchdown?
Nah.
No, you want to get another one. So that's how I am with everything that I'm doing. Like, I want more. Every time I do something, cool. What's next? I want to get some more shit. Like, what else can we do?
What are some things that you're excited about that we're working on right now? Because you are always doing a lot of different things. Like, even just yesterday I was here, I witnessed you do like 2 different episodes for 2 completely different shows and just like kept the energy up the whole time. Like, for those who don't know, Kodak be in here from day in to day out. Like,
I really don't have
9 yesterday.
Yeah. They were supposed to be later than that.
You feel me?
Yeah, I was prepared to be here longer than that. Content director for the Big Fashion Network, JoJo and Big Homie show on iHeart Radio. What else? Big Homie's House podcast. I feel like all of this is just like it's so much going on. I think the content director piece is the most important right now because as I talked about like evolution and shit and going further in life, I realized one of the things that I'm passionate about is storytelling. Yeah. And building narrative, building different narratives, building positive narratives, and finding storytellers. So that's why I was adamant about reaching out to some of the podcasts that I've reached out to, and I'm happy to say, like, out of the 3 that I've reached out for to join the network. I've had 3 soft commits so far.
Oh shit!
So I feel like I'm a really good pitch person right now. I feel like
can we know any, or is it like under the wraps?
No, I can't. I don't want to say them
yet.
No more.
Say no more.
But I found 3 podcasts, and I found like 1 content creator, red carpet host to like represent the brand at different events, like different like Grammys, BET Awards type shit. Somebody who has that experience and has that charisma about them. Mm-hmm. So it's bigger than me. It's always been bigger than me because the things that I'm doing aren't for me. The things I'm doing are for the people. The things I'm doing are for my family, for my lineage. When I
bloodline.
Yeah.
Acknowledge him. I'm happy that everyone in the room did it. Shout out to y'all.
When I was teaching, I ain't had no tattoos, because I felt like I wasn't in a secure space.
Yeah.
To put that type of graffiti on my body, but after I quit, the first tattoo I got was a legacy on my forearm.
Yep.
And I put it there for a reason because it was like, when you're a kid, your mom's like, don't get no tattoos until you want to mess up your job. So I'm still thinking like that. But like once I got here, it was like, shit, fuck it, I get a face tat now.
Nah, honestly, I remember my first tattoo was my hand tattoo. It's my logo. I remember I got that. My mom texted me fucking heated, like, you're never gonna get a job, blah blah blah. And I was like, nah, this shit's gonna work, Mom. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you this shit gonna work. I haven't been able to get all the jobs I want because of a tattoo. So Mom was half right, but we know iHeart.
Listen, no.
Just working.
Listen,
out.
What I feel about this life is you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
The things that you want to do, come at the expense of the things that you think you want to do. Mm-hmm. Like the things that you're going to do come at the expense of things that you think you're going to do. So there may be a job that you may want because it's cool or whatever. And shit not really for you because God got a bigger plan
for sure
for what is supposed to be in your life. Like it's a lot of shit that I thought I loved. Like it's from like women to situations to like opportunities. Like you think you love that shit, but that shit destroying you.
True.
So I feel more fulfilled now in my life than ever because shit, I'm living in God's purpose. I feel like this is my purpose. Like it's not just media shit. Like I have a community service efforts coming up, like to serve kids. Like I'm going back to my alma mater, Tri-Cities High School, to speak to some kids up there. Like,
that's fire.
Yeah, because the community needs support. The community needs support. They need to see people like us who have made it from the same place that they at right now. Yeah. Like that's what I mean. Like the past 3 years, going on 4 this holiday season, I've been doing the Hannah's Hope Food Drive named after my grandmother. She passed in 2001. But it's like we go to the hood and we have the community drop off food so people can have meals for Thanksgiving. And last year I feel like we fed like the numbers are blurring together, but I feel like we did like 23 families. Last year.
A lot of food right there.
Yeah, we did like 23 families last year. But I want to feed more. Like we haven't topped the first year yet. Mm-hmm. The first year I feel like because we had corporate sponsors.
Yeah.
We had like big U-Haul trucks filled with food.
Oh wow.
But now since I've kind of shifted the team, like I have to get back to that, but that's the goal. Like I want to have semi trucks filled with food to feed the community. Like
you said it out loud, now it has to happen, bro.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna happen.
That's what I want. And that speaks to me as being like a provider or having a provider mindset, because why can't we use our platform to make other people's lives easier?
No, you're absolutely right. I feel like a lot of people should use their platforms to not only uplift people, but make people's lives easier, put people in positions to win.
Yeah.
Which I think you do a great job of, like, just even being a part of the media team and just seeing how many opportunities kind of get thrown around. It's just like,
because it's not going, that shit ain't gonna kill me to put somebody else on.
Now,
like, because we all speak to different audiences, and I told you this yesterday.
For sure.
Like, I don't be liking to talk to independent artists all the time. Like, I have enough shit that I got to do on a daily basis, and I have enough of my own artists who I need to get going.
Absolutely.
But that is your lane.
I love it.
You have the bandwidth for that shit. That is built for you. You are built to find that next wave of artists.
I appreciate that.
So that I feel like is your lane. We got other people on the lane. We got Arthur on the team. Shout out Precious down in Florida. We got Sydney doing her own content, killing it. We got the West Coast team killing it. Like everybody who is fucking with us is winning. Like because they want to win.
Now here's my question: do you feel like, due to the fact that you had the chance to work under Greg Street, you had the dope opportunity of working with Scream? Is that kind of where you got the intention of like, yo, once I'm on where I need to be, I'm gonna be putting the next generation of people
100%.
I love that.
100%.
I love that.
It wasn't just them either. Cause shout out my OG Jerry Clark. Jerry Clark Storytelling or Storytime with Jerry Clark podcast. I hope I said that right. But yes, he put me in position as well.
Mm-hmm.
So all these people that poured into me, but most importantly DJ Scream, because he didn't have to. It wasn't like we was super cool.
Yeah.
I saw a post he had made on Twitter late one night. It was like 2:00 in the morning. So I was up. He said he was looking for interns. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get my foot back in the door. What's up?
Sure.
And what are the odds that I was just happened to be up at 2:00 in the morning to see that shit? Because he deleted the shit in the morning.
Damn.
So I sent him a DM and he hit me back that morning like 9:00. I sent him my resume. We've been locked in ever since.
That's crazy. And this is when you said?
2017?
Shit.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened and we've been locked in ever since. But that's one thing he instilled in me, like, you know, to stay in touch with everything that's going on, you gotta reach back. Cause shit, I'm getting older. I'm not in college no more. I don't know what's going on in college. I don't know what the college kids got going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the 25-year-olds doing. Cause we not doing this. I'm not even social like that. I don't like going outside.
Yeah, Kodak don't be outside.
I do not be outside. You can't, like, if a nigga said he seen me outside, he is drunk. That is not me. That is not me. Like, the last time I went out was like maybe a month ago.
I feel like you only really go to like.
I go to support my niggas.
For sure.
Yeah, DJ Nala Simone. That's the last time I went out. DJ Nala Simone. Shout out the homie, my Leo twin. She was DJing at Red Martini, like about a month ago. I fucked with her, bro. That's my dog.
Yeah.
I went out. I don't even think I sat down. I was standing up in the section the whole time.
In and out.
In and out. And I left when she left. I left before she left. I walked out before her. She was behind me. So, I'm not social. So, to stay in tune with everything going on in the culture right now, I need a team.
It's hard, man. There's always so much going on.
There's so much shit going on.
So much.
And it's so and I feel like a rapper at this point with how much content I got. I just remember I still got Shaq clips I ain't dropped.
How did the Shaq interview happen?
That shit was so fucking random. Shaq was in the building and he was walking around here, and I'm in the studio. And you know the studios are kind of soundproof, but like if enough people get in the same area, you gonna hear some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the fuck is all this noise out here? So I peek my head out the door, and I look up. This nigga's Shaq.
Wow.
So Nala was in here at the time. So I'm like, bro, it's fucking Shaq outside. So shout out my dog Ferrari. Ferrari tried to get him for an interview. But Ferrari also, damn, I got to drop the Young Blue shit. Fuck.
Niggas sent out so much content.
Oh my God. So yeah, Ferrari he wanted to do it, but he had Young Blue coming.
Yeah.
So it was he had Young Blue. Shaq was like, oh, you wait for Young Blue, I'm gonna go over here. So he came in and sat down with me.
It's
like
a great Shaq impression.
Yes, he came in and sat down with me, and I'm like, oh, it's fucking Shaq. Oh shit. So I was like, bro, like, mind you, I'm pitching the hot wing shit to him. Like, oh, hot wings. You got 5 minutes to ask me anything. What? Like, bro, if you look at the interview, my hand is shaking because I'm holding the phone with my hand. I didn't want to take time to set up my shit because I'm like, fuck this Shaq. The quickest thing I could do, turn this mic on, turn my phone on, I edit this shit later. I edited my questions back in.
That's crazy.
Like, me asking the question on the video was like me setting that shit up later. So, excuse me, congested.
Nah, you good. 'Tis the season.
Yeah. Allergies and shit. But yeah, that's how that shit happened, man. Shaq just pulled up. And shout out to his daughter, Tahira O'Neal, locked in with me afterwards. She's a publicist, doing amazing things as well. So, yeah.
Is this like the beauty of like being in Atlanta? I feel like where random shit you just look up and fucking Shaq's here.
Oh yeah,
that's
random
Atlanta shit.
And even greater than that, like I think the Monday or Tuesday after Killer Mike won a Grammy, he came in here.
I did peep that.
Yeah, and it wasn't just him; it was him, T.I., Young Dro, like all in the studio at the same time.
Whoa,
like that is some iconic shit. Like, and he's coming. This is the first interview he had after he won the Grammy.
Shit, he was already in Atlanta.
Of course the arrest shit. Like I think he got out. Yeah, he came home right after he got out. But I feel like he got out that same night because it was some petty shit he got arrested for. But yeah, that's Atlanta. But that's what I love about Atlanta. Like if you out here and you want to win, you're gonna win. Like as long as you put the work in.
What's the Shaq's probably like up there in the list? Who's like one of the first people you interviewed? You were like, I can't believe I'm like near this person. Because living in Atlanta, you kind of see all the stars. I already know the
answer to that.
Who's the answer?
2 Chainz.
Wow.
It was right before it was right after he became 2 Chainz too.
So this is like what, like
2011,
okay.
2012.
So this is like based on a true story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the spinning era, riding around. I'm getting it.
Woo.
And mind you, like this wasn't like iHeart or no shit. Like this was when I was in college. Like my college resume is fucking crazy.
I can only fucking imagine.
But that is insane because I didn't record none of that shit.
Wow.
This was before like I saw the power. I didn't get on Instagram until 2013. And even in 2013, you could just do pictures. I don't even think he was doing videos.
Yeah, videos didn't come to Instagram until like 3 years later.
So I was just doing this shit to do it.
For sure.
That shit is fucking lost.
You was doing it for the sport.
Yeah, like, but it's crazy because I had 2 Chainz, DJ Scream. I had Lil Scrappy. Yeah. What's buddy name? Kilo Ali.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Atlanta legend.
Real.
Fucking Shawty Low.
Rest in peace.
I know, bro. That's like that was the one. That Shawty Low was the one because I'm mad about that shit because it's gone. It's gone, bro. So like, I'm glad now creators had the opportunity to record themselves,
to save all their stuff,
save all this shit, bro. Because like, I'm literally never gonna be able to have that opportunity again. But Shawty Low is so crazy because Shawty Low is the reason that the WSTU studio at the time got shut down.
What did he do?
This nigga came with like 15 people.
That's how
Mind you, the studio is this big, probably. This nigga came with 15 people. And it wasn't its own studio. It was in the back of a jazz studio. So the jazz people were not happy.
No, of course not.
Them niggas with them trombones and shit wasn't having it. Them
Saxophones
was pissed off. So yeah, Shawty Low got the studio shut down, but man, RIP to that legend, dog. Like, I'm mad we never got another one in, but yeah, RIP to the king for sure.
And who are some interviews that you need to get before this is all said and done for you? I mean, the media shit's probably gonna be forever, but like, who are some people that like?
Who at the top of my list?
Yeah, give me 3.
Oh fuck, man. Oh fuck. Who would be a fun interview? I need Ye.
That'd be hard.
I need Ye. It's gonna sound crazy. I'm not saying this because I support him. I'm saying it because it'd be a funny ass interview. Trump
would be crazy.
Trump would be crazy.
So Ye and Trump. Not controversial at all. Fuck with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
What bad bitch is your third one? Go.
Bad bitch.
I feel like we were going there.
Bad bitch interview.
Yeah. Because you gotta.
Who's it? Gotta be a rapper. It gotta be a rapper. Who's a female rapper who I feel like wouldn't piss me off?
Wouldn't piss me off.
Would it be Lotto?
You know what's crazy? I felt like you were gonna say Lotto.
Lotto.
Big Lotto.
Big Lotto. I feel like I need Lotto for a Big Homie Hot too, for sure.
Nah, Lotto's actually like my favorite female rapper out right now.
Oh,
it's been like that for like the last 2 years.
A lot of people like don't want to give Lotto her credit.
I don't know why.
Lotto the greatest female rapper in Atlanta hip hop history. Like bar none. Like it's not even close.
Because they're like,
think about it.
Who would be in that conversation? Like for real.
Think about it. And
I'm thinking
nobody. Because Brat not from here.
True.
Shauna not from here.
True.
You could say Diamond and Princess, but
do
Diamond and Princess have solo success like
nah.
Lotto? And
they have an undeniably like.
I don't think any song Lotto has is bigger than Knuck If You Buck.
Of course not.
I don't think that. Like, but that's a group. That's not just them.
Yeah.
But that would be a good. That's a good question, though.
Yeah, like who would and y'all feel free to like chime in because I'm drawing a blank with like rappers from Atlanta.
It ain't none. Like it ain't none. Like as great as Atlanta's hip hop history is, it is very masculine.
No, it definitely is. It's definitely like
Like
that.
98%.
I'm really trying to think, yo, because I feel like the second we stop recording, I'm telling you,
I've done my Googles. Is nobody.
Yo, Big Lotto, the best female rapper from Atlanta.
Georgia,
period.
Yeah, like
I can't argue that.
Like
she got hits. She can rap her ass off.
I won't say the South because we'd be disrespecting people like Trina.
No, definitely not. I'm not gonna even go with South. I'll take Georgia's. That's a crown to take though.
Lotto, the greatest female rapper in Atlanta history.
My nigga Sean saying no because he just looked up. Who came up?
No, I was saying no. There's not a lot of.
It's not a lot, right?
It's not a lot, bro.
Yeah, because I'm really trying to think like. Because they have to be from Georgia, and all the girls I'm thinking
like they came up in Georgia. We can't. I don't want to say born in Georgia because nigga be like, oh, looking at birth certificates.
Oh no, like fuck from Georgia, because Kanye's technically from Georgia.
Yeah,
he's born here.
Yeah, Kanye from Georgia. Dolph from Chicago.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, alleged. Yeah, like
Ludacris is from
Chicago.
Yeah,
he's from Chicago as well.
Damn,
so it's really to me where you were socialized.
Absolutely,
where you were socialized, like. Dolph not no Chicago nigga by any stretch of the imagination.
I wouldn't. That's not even a place I would even think of him.
Lotto is not no Ohio. I can't even say that shit. Ohio.
What?
Lotto not no Ohio woman at all.
They said she was born in Ohio.
Yeah, like
was she born in Ohio?
She was, but she wasn't there. She wasn't there for long.
Man, she from Clayco.
Yeah, Lotto from Clayco.
They told me she's good out there.
Yeah, and also I feel like a lot of people that get caught up in that who is and who ain't from Atlanta shit, like, folks, I'm gonna keep it a stat. Them folks be losers. Ain't nobody who really popping in the city gonna be like, oh, they're not from here. I don't want to work with them. Ain't nobody saying that stupid
That's true.
shit.
That's true.
Ain't nobody saying that shit. And it's always used to discredit somebody who may have been born in another spot, but is popping now and was socialized here. But because you were born at Grady, you think you got a leg up, but you've been out hustled by somebody who moved. And nigga, you lost a home game. What are we saying? And I see it all the time.
Shout out to the Grady babies.
Yeah, I love the Grady babies. I used to stay over there. I don't want to stay over there no more.
Nah, I feel it. So I got some questions.
What's up?
Because a lot of the clips that people may see from Kodak, he is a real journalist. He does the real questions. But you always the guy asking the women controversial questions. So I got some questions about you. What type of woman does Big Homie Kodak like?
Like thick bitches.
Nigga, we know that. But
okay.
like
mentality wise, I like hustlers. I'm attracted to the hustle because I want somebody I can build with for real. Like I want somebody who got their own shit going, and I get with them, and we can just combine our shit and go up together. Because that's what I'm gonna value the most.
For sure.
Because if you just here, I can get a lot of bitches to be just here.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna make you special? Like it's gonna be the woman. That's the woman that's gonna catch my eye long term. Like, what are you gonna do to add to my situation? You feel me?
Has at this point, like with being as successful as you are at this point, right? Like probably the biggest you've been, has like the women pool been different now? Because
absolutely, you got to make it different.
Yeah,
you got to make it different because I could entertain the same woman I was entertaining before, but for what? Like, it's gonna sound crazy, but I do feel like I'm too good for certain women.
Talk about it.
It don't make sense. Like I said a few weeks ago that like I wouldn't talk to a woman that work in fast food. Like, what? It don't. With most of the women that's popping wouldn't talk to a nigga that work in fast food.
That's true.
Why would I? Like, we don't got nothing in
like
common.
Chick-fil-A, nothing.
No,
my pleasure.
Chick-fil-A maybe.
That's a nice girl.
Maybe Chick-fil-A.
Like a manager of Chick-fil-A?
Manager.
Like might have a decent 401k situation.
Yeah, manager at Chick-fil-A maybe.
Okay.
But she got to be a manager at Chick-fil-A. She got plans to do other shit.
Okay.
But a lot of times you run into women like that. It's not like they there because it's some temporary shit. This is their life, especially at my age.
Yeah.
Like if I meet you and you 30 plus working at McDonald's, my nigga, huh?
Now, what if they're working at McDonald's, but like they make content on the side and like you feel like it's gonna pop off?
Oh yeah, that's different.
Okay, so because they have the hustle on
yeah,
them.
if you hustling and that shit just ain't popping off yet, and I see the potential.
I just don't want the women who might have a thing for you. Like there might be like some 20-something manager at McDonald's plotting on you. He's like, and here's this interview. He's like, damn, it's quiet for me.
Yeah, it might
be. We
I
can't
mean,
shut the door on that.
You can't suck your way into a relationship with me, baby. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm very firm on my boundaries.
What's like the biggest boundary that you're not settling for?
I can't do no kids.
At all?
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
33.
I don't went this long without having kids.
I was gonna say because you don't have kids at all.
Yeah, like so I'm not about to be no stepdaddy.
I feel that. So it's weird because I have a kid.
Yeah.
But I think like long term, I don't know. I'd be thinking about that. Like if I was to date a woman with a kid, like that like baby daddy has to not be around.
Yeah,
or
like
dad,
we really got a kid
or not in love with you. Because it don't be the kid half the time. It be the nigga.
Yeah.
That loves the mom. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And then you never know, like, shit, they be saying the baby daddy permanent. Like, baby mama, baby daddy permanent. So, hell nah. I don't even want to, open the door for that shit.
I'm probably the one rare baby daddy that just doesn't do the access to his BM. Like
caught slipping.
Yeah, nah, not I. I'm one in a million.
One in a million.
We don't fuck with their baby mama still. You niggas is that us.
Allegedly.
On my son. On my son, allegedly. Bro. But okay. So I'm always seeing you ask like these really controversial takes. I'm trying to think of good ones, Joe.
Take your time.
I'm trying to think of good ones, Joe. Cause every time you see Kodak, it's like, would you date a man that does this? And I'm like, I gotta ask Kodak some questions.
Because everybody gonna have some crazy.
So you love thick bitches. There's such thing as too thick.
For what?
For you.
Like
for you specifically, just like, you.
The thickest bitch can get hit. The thickest bitch can always get hit.
Okay, and you went to BBLs too, right?
I love it.
Yeah. So I've never been with a girl with a BBL, right? Is it a significant difference? Like,
it's cool.
It's cool. It's straight. It's fire.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Now I told myself, like, I think
it just adds to the aesthetic.
Okay,
it's just about the aesthetic. You don't really boost the coochie moistness.
So it doesn't feel any different.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. It's just you got more accessories.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like add-ons.
Yeah, just add-on.
Like DLC.
Yeah,
to the ass.
Yeah, DLC to the ass is crazy.
Nah, because I'm just trying to. Because again, I've never, as long as BBLs have been popping.
Bonus pack. Yeah.
I haven't got my hands on one yet,
yeah,
so I'm not really like. But it's a goal of mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the atmosphere.
Nah, for sure. I feel like like once I get the job by iHeart, you gotta get me. Once I get the job by iHeart, you gotta get me a BBL chick for it.
I got
just
you.
one, just for the night.
I'm gonna bring it to your contract.
My nigga.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring it to your contract.
I need it because I've always wondered, like, few of the homies have, and I'm just like, yo, it's like, what's it like?
Yeah, nah, it's amazing. I love BBL. I just love grabbing big, strong ass, fat ass booties.
Can you see yourself like paying for a BBL? Have you paid for a BBL?
Nah, I haven't yet, but I would.
Okay. What are the qualifications for a girl to get a BBL from Kodak? Can we make that a segment? Can we like do a BBL giveaway for Kodak?
Shit, once I get the funds up,
you feel me? Can we like a For the Love of Ray J type show, but it's just like for the love of getting a BBL from Kodak. And that gotta be the girl you date for like 6 months though.
Nah, I do it to random.
Random? We just gonna pick a random girl?
Yeah, I feel not random, but I feel like maybe a talent show for BBL.
BBL giveaway.
Yeah.
Because the person we invest is BBL in, like we gotta like get.
Oh yeah, we're gonna pipe her up.
You feel me?
We're gonna pipe her up.
Nah, she gonna be
Damn,
like.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to get a budget.
You feel me? Like, yo, iHeart, what's popping? Let's get this
How
budget.
much a good BBL cost? Like 10,000? I can get a grant for that BBL.
You know who we gotta listen? We gotta go to where Erica Banks went.
Erica Banks BBL sitting.
Erica, I've been wanting to say this.
I seen it, boy.
Bro, I was there.
I seen it.
Dog, Erica Banks, camera on me. Erica Banks has one of the best BBLs in BBL history.
Erica Banks got the top BBL.
I'm trying to tell you.
Erica Banks and Light Skin Keisha got amazing BBL.
Dog.
I hate Coco Vango so bad.
That's her man's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Light Skin Keisha's different.
Ragged.
Ooh.
I hate Coco Vango.
Yo, do you think they got the same doctor? Because both of those BBLs are incredible. Let's make.
I think Light Skin Keisha shit might be maybe a little bit more natural because she got big knees. Yeah.
She's always been bad too.
She always been thick. She always been fine. I feel like she just added a little bit more to it. Maybe it wasn't even BBL. Maybe it was some lipo. But she got them big ass. She got them big ass grown woman thighs.
Nah, she got everything. That's a woman,
and
right
she
there.
fine as a motherfucker.
And
she got personality.
I don't understand how Tariq is not dating her in the show. I'd be like, you sending me all these girls when she right there? This is crazy.
She fine as a motherfucker.
Nah, Light Skin Keisha's incredible.
Yeah, generational.
Generational talent. We're gonna do the BBL awards. We've talked about this.
BBL awards.
Because Dre is in that conversation too.
SZA is definitely in that conversation.
SZA's in best BBL conversation as well.
SZA is in the best BBL conversation.
How many BBLs do you think Drake has paid for?
Between 5 and 10.
I feel like it'd be a lot more.
Really?
Drake? Yeah, I think Drake. This nigga was giving out Birkins on tour. I think he'll buy a BBL for a girl.
Yeah, he probably
on a second date.
6,500.
6,500.
Oh, that's doable.
That's nothing for Drake.
That's fucking doable.
That's like Like that's like not even a feature.
Yeah, I could get a little bit nicer BBL for $8K.
You feel me?
Yeah, put a little bit extra on it. A little razzle dazzle.
Now I'm telling you, we got to tap in who did Erica Banks's, bro, because that shit is.
I'm gonna text her and find out. I'm gonna get that doctor.
Shout out to her. The music's always incredible when it comes from her.
Yeah.
All right, so I have another thing I want to ask you about. I asked the group chat earlier, and we got to talk about the sister story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. Did y'all see this story on Twitter? Kodak, take it away.
All right, so let me see what this is. So yes, okay, so backlog. I've never had a relationship with my dad, right? Never. And I'm cool with that. I'm not the person crying about, daddy wasn't at home. I don't give a fuck. I had a great life. I have a great life. But over the break, my mom, she was having surgery. You know, people start having surgery, start getting sentimental and shit. So she reached out to my dad to have a conversation, ask him some questions for her own, closure.
For sure.
So a part of that conversation was her finding out that he has another daughter that's in the media space, and in her head she was like, "Damn, this is so crazy because you're doing what you're doing, she's what she's doing." I'm like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't care. I don't care about that stuff because to them, like, so like,
I feel you, yeah.
Blood means shit. I'm 33 years old. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Like, so she tell me the person's name. Never gonna hear from her again. Never gonna reach out. Whatever. I don't care. So this happened over the holiday break. Like maybe New Year's was on like a Sunday, Saturday?
Yeah, it was on a really random. I think it was on Monday. I think
Monday.
Yeah, it was on New Year's Eve was Sunday. New Year's Day was Monday this year. I think.
Okay. So Monday, I'm going back home. Yes. Okay. Monday, I'm going back home.
Where's back home?
I was in College Park. I was going back to my apartment.
Okay, bet.
So I was going back to my apartment downtown, and I hop on Tinder.
Yep.
And I see somebody. I've since deleted Twitter. I actually need to unsubscribe from Tinder.
You get charged monthly?
No, yearly. So
Niggas' money's different. Niggas said yearly.
I was on Tinder, and I get it was, when you subscribe, you can see who swipes on you.
Yep.
So
that's fire.
Yeah, I saw the name, and I'm like, this shit looks familiar.
No.
Mind you, I had pushed that shit to the back of my head right after I got the info. So I'm like, okay, let me swipe. I'll figure that shit out later. Then I keep looking at it because I'm like, I've heard this fucking name before. And I look at her page.
Oh, goodness.
I look at her like bio and shit. And I'm like, this is the same woman that my mom said is my sister.
Oh, shit.
There's no way. Mind you, this is the 3 days after we had that conversation. Me and my mom had that conversation. So I'm like, there's no fucking way. She has to know. She has to know. This girl that swiped at me has to know, and she just randomly found me.
Y'all have the same last name technically?
No, she's named after my father.
Oh, you have your mom's last name?
Yeah, I have my mom's
Got
last
it.
name.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's really what did it too. I'm like, worthy, because I always remember my dad's name.
Yeah.
So I was like, she has to fucking know. Like, I don't know how she knows, but she has to fucking know. It's not this random. So I had no, she had sent me 2 messages on Tinder.
Damn, sister's thirsty.
And then she messaged me on Instagram.
Damn.
So like, oh, she does not know.
Oh shit.
So I hit her.
What was the message?
It was that. It was.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was that. So I had I reached out. I responded to her on Instagram the next day, and I was like, "Hey," because I'm still thinking she has to know, bro. This has got to be a fucking joke.
Yeah.
So I reached out.
Punked.
Yeah, I reached out to her, and she's like, "Hey, I think if anything we could." I'm like, "Oh, she don't know." So I'm like, "Hey, I'm about to tell you something. Don't be alarmed, but I think you're my sister." And she says, "Oh my God." And then we start talking this shit, and yeah, I just left it there because I'm like, this is fucking weird.
There's gonna be a Tyler Perry BET Plus film soon.
Listen, man, I just need my 25%.
You feel me?
I just need my 25%.
Or maybe Tyler Perry can endorse the BBLs that we're gonna be giving away.
You know what? That is We need 10 BBLs endorsed by Tyler Perry.
He got it.
He got it.
He got it. That's
Tyler
light.
Perry, yeah.
That's nothing.
He probably got his own doctor. Yeah, Tyler Perry got his own BBL doctor.
How long until Medea gets a BBL?
Medea already got a BBL.
Oh, okay.
Medea thick as fuck.
You do it?
Would I fuck Medea?
Would you fuck? I mean, like, if she was
Nah.
like really not Tyler Perry.
Nah, I wouldn't hit Medea. I don't
Okay.
like old women.
Okay. What's the oldest you'll go?
Something about the age 50 just turned me the fuck off. So 47.
Okay.
Okay. I don't even want to get like 50. I start thinking grandma. I start thinking you my mama friend. Like, bitch, get away from me.
I asked my mom like a few months ago. I was at her crib. I'm 28 for those who don't know. So I was like, Ma, like, how'd you feel if I like bagged a woman like close to your age, like 40s, 50s? And she was like, I'd beat the shit out of them. So I can't. My mom said I can't do older women.
Oh, yeah, you 28 though.
Yeah, she's like, that's weird.
Yeah.
One of her coworkers once like made a pass at me, and my mom was just like, that bitch is never coming around. Coworker's bad too.
Damn, mom blocking.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, I'm her baby. I get it. I'm her baby.
Shit.
This is prior to me having a kid too. I was like 23. So she
Damn.
was just like, yeah, that's fucking weird.
Damn.
If she ever watches this though, I would have did it.
Shit,
I
I
would
would
have
too.
did it. I would have did it.
She was back in Rhode Island.
Nah, this is back. My mom was in Florida.
Oh, okay.
But this is when my mom was living in Miami.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah, my mom hasn't lived in Rhode Island in like a decade.
Good
Plus,
for-
nah, shit, more than a decade.
Good
I
for
moved.
her.
I'm.
Yeah.
I moved to Georgia my freshman year of high school. Yeah. Nah, my mom hasn't lived in Rhode Island in a minute. You're not gonna talk about Rhode Island though.
My bad, bro.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. He be making little jokes about Rhode Island and shit.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Nah, it's all good. I get it. You
Yeah.
gotta get your revenge for the Falcons. I got it. It's cool.
That's low.
Yeah, it was low.
That's low.
That was
man.
very low, my
God
nigga.
Damn.
All right, yo. So I got 2 more questions from the group chat because I know Kodak's a busy man. He got some shit going on today. Boom. This comes from our group chat. I want to know his opinion on women charging men for their time in this generation.
What you mean?
Because she knows you hate that. Like, you know how like I said it earlier, like some girl tried to charge me for like her number once.
She charged you for her number?
She tried to. Like very heavy on the attempt. Yeah, women like, you know, gotta pay for the nails before you even take her out type shit. Like this whole like fucking what's the word? What's it tricking? Like she said you're very heavy on this topic.
Wait, so I had to screenshot this. What's the question?
So how do you feel about women charging men for their time in this generation? To link up, fucking pay for me to call out of work, fucking that shit.
Hey, what I said earlier about like having to entertain different women.
Yeah.
That is a part of it.
Mm.
Because I don't even talk to bitches who think like that no more.
I'm not gonna hold you. Entertaining multiple women is a rich nigga sport in today's day and age.
I don't like entertaining multiple women. Like, cause I don't have the time
Mhm.
for that. Like,
So you like a one woman kind of guy?
one woman. That's why I be so committed. Cause like
That's
I
right.
don't have time to like go on multiple dates with multiple different women a
It's
week.
expensive.
Like, it's expensive and like it's time consuming.
It's incredibly time consuming.
You see, if I'm leaving the studio at 9 o'clock, like how much free time I got? I still want to like be by myself sometimes.
For
like,
sure.
I still need my own downtime.
It's, you know, Monday Night Raw is like what, 3 hours? So
Yeah.
Mondays are off.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Yeah, like I want to like enjoy my own time, and I know there's certain like later in the week. I know I got something to do tonight. I got something to do. I had something to do yesterday. Friday I spent with my mother. Like Saturday I be working. Like
Fridays are dedicated to your mom.
Yeah,
I've noticed you say this a lot.
Yeah. Fridays I go over to my mom's house. So like I don't have a lot of time.
That's fair.
So that's another reason why I like women who
Got
like
shit going on.
Yeah, I like women who have a lot of shit going on. Cause like shit, if you have people who don't have anything going on really don't understand the they don't understand how important free time is.
No, for sure.
Because if free time is in abundance to you, you think, okay, if I miss this date with him, we can do it tomorrow. Nigga, we cannot do it tomorrow.
I got shit to
I
do.
hate you now. Like, why the fuck would I don't have that much free time. So
Nah,
if I
for sure.
clear my like, and again, if you have a lot of free time, you don't understand how if a nigga who don't have free time clear his schedule for you, what that really means.
It means the world.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
So if I say, okay, I'm not gonna go to this event, or if I invite you to an event and you like, oh, I don't know what I'm about to wear, I can't make it. Bitch, you would never. I blocked the bitch for that before. Because I could have brought another bitch. Like
Big homie petty.
Like, oh yeah, to others it might be petty, but I feel like it's just
I feel you.
keeping the people who aren't in my life, who don't supposed to be in my life, out of my life.
I'm not gonna hold you. A big pet peeve of mine is like if you take really long to come out to the car or like be super late, I'm probably never gonna fuck with you again. I hate that. I hate like, bro, like 30 minutes to come to my car is crazy. Like if I told you it was on the way 45 minutes ago when I get there.
30 minutes to get to the car?
To get to the car.
Oh, hell no.
Like on some
no, I'm leaving. I'm giving you 10, 15 max.
20 if the ass is fat.
The ass
and
is
you
fat.
look real
the
good.
ass fat. The ass being fat does give you a little bit of an extension.
Only a little bit though. And as you know, I haven't been with a BBL chick, so it's not even the DLC pack. So what am I really waiting on?
Nah, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
girl, why you never ready?
Yeah.
For as long as you took, you look like Halle Berry.
Like what? I think Tyler the Creator got a song about that shit too. I forgot. Waiting on the bitch to come downstairs.
Oh, that's the Nego record.
Yeah, the Nego. Yeah.
Girl, why you never ready?
Yeah,
that shit. Yep. Yo, so I have one more question for you. It has nothing to do with music or media. It's gonna be some wrestling shit.
Oh, you know I need that. What's up?
Yo, so like for those who don't know, like how long you been like you're super into wrestling. Like
I love it.
Every Monday me and Kodak are texting back and forth like talking shit.
I'm so mad about goddamn Elimination Chamber.
Did you watch it?
Hell yeah, I got up
5 a.m.
to watch that bullshit.
Yeah. I fell asleep during the men's chamber, so everything after that I don't know. I know who won,
I woke
obviously.
up late during the women's chamber.
Okay.
But that was some bullshit. I hate how they did Bianca.
Yeah.
I feel like Bianca my cousin. Like she fine as a motherfucker, but I feel like Bianca gives cousin like you feel like feeling.
Nah, she feel like my
family.
older cousin.
She feel like family.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, like
and Montez like cause the nigga she
like
he feel like he the homie and shit. Yeah,
like,
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, like I love the prominence of black wrestlers in
For sure.
in our culture now because like growing up all we had was Jacqueline.
Yeah. And like The Rock, who's really doesn't even identify as like black. That nigga Samoan.
Yeah.
He's really Obama if you think about it.
I like Obama, man.
I like Obama too, but Obama's more like Hawaiian than anything. Just like The Rock.
Oh my God. The Rock slander, not tolerated.
Nah, I fuck with The Rock's my nigga.
Yeah.
But like he's just not like my nigga. You know what I mean? Like he don't identify as black. That's it.
Yeah.
He only The Rock is only black when it's convenient. That nigga is Samoan.
Damn.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
You can't. What was your question? You're not for the slander.
My bad.
The Rock like
nah,
this.
no slander. It's just the truth. It's just the truth.
My
I love The
God.
Rock, but so for those who don't know, you're super into wrestling.
Yeah.
You watch like every week. Like, how long is this commitment going on? And it's just like,
shit.
How soon until we just start getting more wrestling content?
I've been watching wrestling since the 90s.
Okay.
Really like late 90s, early 2000s. Like I remember, I forgot what my first like introduction to it was, but I remember when I was a kid playing the Nintendo 64 with my motherfucker, you never gave me that No Mercy.
Oh, I have it at the crib. Fuck, I'm gonna bring it. I promise. You gotta remind me. I have a Nintendo at the crib, right? And I do have No Mercy. I got you. Let's do a tournament.
I need that.
I got you.
I was playing Nintendo 64 No Mercy with my cousins. And I just got into it. I think that's really how I got into it because I remember
the game.
Yeah, I remember my cousins used to pick this wrestler in S.A. Rios all the time. I'm like, who the fuck is this Mexican dude with this red hair? He wasn't even like a superstar, but he was always picked, bro.
He was turned.
Yeah, so I remember watching it then. The first storyline that I remember was the Invasion storyline. I thought that was super fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Even though now it's like people hate it because I guess they didn't do it all the way right, but it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool at the moment. Yeah.
So I've been into it since then. I'm even bigger into it now.
Do you ever see a world where you're doing like wrestling media, like going to these events?
I would love to do that.
That'd be fire.
I would love to like get behind the scenes in it, like doing the storylines, because I feel like again, as a storyteller, I like that shit. Like I love being able to I love telling stories through like action. You know,
Yeah.
like I love what they're doing right now with the Bloodline storyline.
It's just amazing.
I feel like that is set itself up to be relevant for years later, even after Roman. You know,
hell yeah.
Roman, he's doing bigger things right now. Rock coming back. Shout out to the Cody Crybabies. The Cody Crybabies.
He gonna lose again at Mania.
I pray he loses, bro.
Roman keeping that title for another year. I'll say it on camera comfortably.
I am going to.
Cody's not winning.
I'm going to hit the fattest BBL that night when Cody loses. I will be so happy because I feel like the the fans are just so committed to being behind the scenes bookers at this point. It's like, just fucking enjoy it.
And
like,
here's how I know that nigga's not gonna win, because they were really gonna do the Rock match if the backlash wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
That's how I know Cody's not gonna win.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They really were like, nah, we doing this Rock match. I don't care what you niggas thought.
I'm glad they pivoted.
Oh yeah, we was about to get a Daniel Bryan moment. The niggas was about to boo the Rock out of the fucking building.
They're booing him now, but this may be the Rock's greatest character.
Oh yeah, it's always good when he's a good guy, a bad guy, because he's just better at it.
This is like what he did when they were in that fucking incest-filled town. Where the fuck was they at? Utah?
Like Alabama or some shit.
Yeah, like you and your 600 cousins.
Yeah, he was turned. He was turned. Real wrestling's back.
Yeah, real wrestling's back. So I love that, man. I love the storytelling. I love what Roman's doing. Yeah, and I've grown up in it. Like, but crazy enough, this is another mini story. The original logo for the Big Homie's house was based off of the Firefly Funhouse.
Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt.
Yes, because Bray Wyatt is probably top 2 to me most interesting characters in wrestling history. Is Undertaker, Bray Wyatt. And I love the Undertaker's transition from Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, Biker Taker. I love the Biker Taker. I know it's not really popular.
That shit was hard.
I love Biker because I love that he was able to show his personality.
Yeah.
Like, he had a lot of amazing promos.
And America needed it. They needed a hero.
Yeah.
He was like a hero right after 9/11.
Yeah.
I don't think people remember that.
Yeah, and he also killed Muhammad Hassan.
Wow.
Muhammad Hassan is a wrestler.
He did. I know.
He's a wrestler who got chokeslammed through a stage and was never seen again. So you literally killed him.
Undertaker literally did that for America.
He did it for America. So yeah, shout out to Undertaker for that.
Shout out to America.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. But yes, Undertaker. But Bray Wyatt is top 2 most interesting characters in wrestling history. And I remember where I was when I found out he passed, and it was so sad.
Yeah, it was really fucking
sad.
I
was headed to New York. We were doing the Breakfast Club, and it was the news broke that evening. I think I was on the plane, and I was like, I was crushed because we're thinking he's about to come back.
Yeah, he was just coming back from injury.
Yeah, and he has a heart attack from COVID related reasons.
Crazy.
It was crushing, but that's how much influence the wrestling community has had on me, because like the Firefly, like if you look at the Big Homie's House logo, I told the designer, make it look like this, because I like this, I resonate with this, like the storytelling of Bray Wyatt with the Firefly Funhouse, and even before the Firefly Funhouse.
No, he's incredible.
As the cult leader Bray Wyatt, that was amazing.
Yeah, Wyatt family was amazing.
Wyatt family, like, and also rest in peace to Brody Lee.
Facts.
Because I never watched AEW, but his culture transitioned, like the way he was given an opportunity to run with the ball, and he made it happen over at AEW.
Yeah.
And the way he did on the independents.
He's the man.
He amazing talent. Even Eric Rowan,
that whole the Wyatt family, some of the best big wrestlers I've ever seen.
Yes, and it was.
It didn't make sense how fluid they were, how well they moved.
And I just wish that the Fiend was booked better.
Likewise.
One RKO at WrestleMania, stupid booking.
My boy
getting
knows
distracted by Alexa Bliss, stupid booking. And it's unfortunate that we won't be able to see the Uncle Howdy, the new Bray Wyatt storyline play out.
Yeah.
Because it looks so amazing.
Yeah, I think they were about to do some incredible shit, bro.
It was so amazing. Like, even the theme song.
Yeah.
Like the theatrics behind it. I feel like we were gonna get, like, if it wasn't the Fiend, another Fiend-like character.
That return was nuts.
Yes.
I was at the edge of my seat for that one.
Yes, and I love how they did the return for him, because I feel like it was at Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
It was the same style of return CM Punk had.
Yeah.
Where the trademark thing pops up at the end, and you think
like,
the show is over. Fuck, it's over. Then dun, 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 fucking Bray Wyatt.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, so yeah, R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. But yeah, to get back to what you were saying, I love wrestling as a whole. I love the storytelling, the athleticism, because like, and once you go to a show live, you've gone before.
Yeah,
like you get a real appreciation for the athleticism, because sometimes the production can hide the errors, the of whatever's going on in the ring. But you go to that show live, and I went a few weeks ago when they were in Atlanta.
Oh, SmackDown, right?
Yeah, on SmackDown.
Crazy.
And just seeing the moves that they're pulling off and like the crowd reaction, I feel like also, let me say this, Jey Uso has one of the most energetic entrances right now.
Oh,
I think it is the most right now. I was about to over exaggerate and say of all time, but he is probably top 5 all time.
Yeah, no, the energy.
The crowd response from
nuts.
Jey Uso, and his song is so fucking like, even though it's a remix of the original Uso,
it's perfect.
Like, just me, like, what the fuck? Like, just seeing a crowd of people just do this, it's amazing.
Yeah, like a crowd of like wrestling fans too. Super offbeat, but it's always very good.
Yeah.
Proud of them.
Yeah, shout out to Jey Uso. I feel like that Jimmy J storyline is gonna feed,
WrestleMania is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna feed the bloodline for years. But I also feel like I do feel like Drew's gonna beat Seth. I feel like that's a foregone conclusion.
If Drew loses again, this would have been his 4th loss to Seth in like the last 6 months.
And it storyline wise, that just doesn't make sense.
It's stupid. Drew has to win.
And Seth needs time off.
Yeah.
So Drew winning at WrestleMania, he needs that moment. He deserves that moment.
For sure.
Drew deserves that moment in front of a live crowd, because when he did win, it was during the pandemic.
I have this feeling that it's gonna end up being a triple threat with Sammy, and I think Sammy's gonna get his world title this.
Sammy's not him. Sammy's not him.
I fuck with Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
I don't know if he's world championship material.
Who was that? Like jackass guy Sammy was beefing with that?
Steve-O.
You don't come back from that.
True.
Because he lost.
He did lose.
You lost to Steve-O at WrestleMania to a guy that weighs 110 pounds.
Yeah.
With clothes on.
Amazing match though.
It was amazing, but you don't come back. I will never see Sami Zayn as a main event guy.
Damn.
Never. But I also feel like the women's division needs a mid-card title.
Yeah, I think an intercontinental title for them would be great. There's so much. There's so many.
It's so much talent, and like people like Bianca Belair, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan,
Roxanne Perez when they call her up.
Yeah.
All the NXT girls.
Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffy time.
Yeah, and I'm also a fan of Lash Legend. She's from the ATL, big powerful woman right there.
Oh, she's from Atlanta.
Big strong thighs. Yeah, she went to Westlake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, shout out to Lash Legend.
I fuck with Lash Legend.
Yeah.
Yo, NXT got him.
NXT does.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
We see what you're doing.
He's doing this big one. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Yeah, shout out to the NXT women, the women's division. But yeah, they definitely need a women's title.
Nah, I cannot definitely agree with that. Next time we sit down, we gonna talk wrestling the whole time.
Oh nah, for sure. We can talk wrestling in the whole shit. I'm ready. I just need a baddie for that third chair.
Look,
I need.
Once we gotta figure.
We need to put up a Craigslist ad or some shit.
For sure, just put it on Instagram. We'll find our next JoJo.
Yeah.
You
We
feel
need
me?
somebody who loves wrestling. A bad bitch that loves wrestling is gonna sell.
There's a lot of those. It's shocking.
Shit. Where you find them at?
IWC, bro, in the wrestling community.
Oh, you did find me. Well, she busy though. She too busy.
Yeah.
She lit.
Nah,
Miss T?
She
That's
turned.
her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
lit.
turned.
I did reach out. We had a conversation too, but she lit.
Yeah, she's turned. There's
Yeah.
a lot of shout out to the bad bitches that watch wrestling.
Yeah.
There's like 10 of y'all, but shout out to y'all.
Nah, he just said it was a lot.
Nah, nigga. Nah, there's a lot.
Nigga
There's
was
a
being
lot. There's a lot.
facetious.
There's a lot. It's shocking me. Every time I see a bad bitch that likes wrestling, I'm like, for real? I almost feel like the nigga that watch it, like when you meet a girl like anime and you ask them a bunch of questions. That's how it gets with me. I'm like, for real? You really like wrestling?
Yeah.
But nah, they're out there.
Nah, they you meet a bad bitch that say she would like wrestling, then she start talking about Stone Cold and shit. Like, bitch, he been out the ring since I was in fucking college. Like,
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
But yo, Kodak, I want to thank you for your time.
No problem.
This
King.
was really fucking fun. I think this was a really fun episode.
Nah, I love this. I love the energy, man. You doing your thing, brother.
I appreciate you, family.
Yeah, you doing your thing, man. I know, it's a lot of opportunity out here for you. You take all of them. Like, you snatch up everything. You make your own opportunities.
I
feel
appreciate
like
you.
That's some things that people lack now. They wait for things to fall in their lap.
We try to make it happen.
You really gotta take it's actually, I'm gonna go back to wrestling for a little bit.
Facts.
It's actually I remember when Triple H was in his corporate on-screen role, and there was a promo that he had with Seth Rollins about Seth wanting to please the people and be a people pleaser. And I know Triple H was the heel in this moment, but goddamn, the villains make great points sometimes.
They always do, especially Triple H.
Triple H said something to the effect of, you have to take life by the throat and make it give you everything you want. Screw everybody else. Fuck these people. I tell Joseph all the time, fuck these people. Because you're trying to make them, if you try to make these other people happy, what about your own happiness?
Facts.
I'm gonna make me happy. I'm gonna make my people happy. That's what I care about. I'm not about to step on nobody to do it, but I will step over you if you're in the way.
We had open mic last Sunday. That was good. You feel me? Now I appreciate you, Kodak. And for those who don't know, I've been interning under Kodak, and it's been a great time.
I don't even think it's an internship, man. You here doing your thing.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. Heard it here live.
Yeah,
but
you doing your thing.
You
found your niche.
Man, thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for allowing me to be in iHeart. It's my 4th time in this bitch.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were here with Miss Twerk some. She was lit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Twerk some. Them things is thinking.
Yeah, no, it was quite incredible being around such a historic figure who's done
that she really need to be celebrated next Black History Month.
Yeah. Is she gonna sue the Twerk Museum? Because like she needs to be a part of that.
She does need to be a part of that. We actually, we going up there and we're gonna do it.
That'd be some fun content.
We'll do a video. Miss Twerk some goes to the Twerk Museum.
Cause like there has to be a whole section.
It needs to be a mold of her ass, like moving. Like they need to just put the mold shit on there and just have her twerk, and then that need to be like at the entrance.
Yo, shout out to her moms for on some like her mom's was here yesterday, and she's like, it's all natural too. I was like, for real? She's like, she gets it from me. I was like, my fault.
Yeah, mom probably got them, man.
Nah, respectfully, her mom was beautiful as well.
Yeah. Shout out to mom.
Shout out to everyone, all the dope shit happening. Like I said, this was really dope. Kodak, thank you for having me. We're going to be doing this a lot more wrestling content coming your way, a lot of Big Homie's house content coming your way. I'm Kuji. This is Big Homie Kodak.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay safe and stay dangerous.
I've been kicking it with Cooch. 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 How'd I end up on the news? Ain't been following the rules. You grew up with a silver spoon.